Hello the internet! It is Saturday the 12th of March 2022 and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's a 10th stream every 10 weeks. We open a special bottle of Jack Daniels, folks. You know it, we take 10 weeks. We have a bottle behind me on the shelf. It stays there for 10 weeks. And on this particular day, we open the sucker. I am really looking forward to this one. Tennessee Tasters range. As you know, we've had a few of these before. This is number 4 in the range. I will talk about it momentarily, but I also want to make a few little housekeeping addresses. We started this process a little while back, and I thought it might be cool to stay live on these streams until we reach a certain number of likes. And I originally said we'd double it each time we do a Jack Daniels stream, we'll double the amount of likes we need. I'm a YouTuber with 23,000 subscribers. I would think that I could get at least 100 likes per stream, but it's very difficult to get even half that. Last time we did one of these streams, I said, could we get 44 likes? And we managed to get it. I was going to double it to 88 this time around. Instead, what I think would be more appropriate is if we narrow it down to the nearest or to the next 10th. So we go for 50 likes on this stream. 50 likes. And then the next time we do a Jack Daniels opening, we'll go for 60 likes, and then 70, and then 80. That'll give my channel a chance to grow naturally to obtain those numbers, because I don't know, I guess what we're trying to do here is we're trying to manipulate the YouTube algorithm. So I see 3 watching and 2 likes right now. If we could get that up to 3 likes, that'd be pretty sweet. 3 likes and 3 watching. And then as the stream progresses, I'll keep reminding you to hit the like button. Also, is that leaking? Nah, dude, can't be leaking. Can't be leaking. I feel like I got moisture on my hand here. Maybe there's a little bit of moisture. Oh, it's probably from my water. Good morning. Cheers. It's morning time here in Australia. Is there anything wrong with drinking whiskey in the morning? I don't think so. We're doing it. The other thing I was going to say is I am live streaming right now to LinkedIn. Hello, LinkedIn. If anybody's watching on LinkedIn, I did request myself access to a couple of whiskey pages or a couple of whiskey groups. I'm not 100% certain how it works on LinkedIn. I know you got to create the event, which I did do, and then you got to go and invite crew to the event. It's kind of a little strange because I don't really know a whole group of people in the whiskey industry. I did invite the previous contact I had at Brown-Forman to come down and have a look, and then I invited someone top level at Brown-Forman, and I don't know if they even responded, but either way, we are here on LinkedIn as well. The thing is, I know you may be watching on LinkedIn, but please come down to YouTube. This is where the stream lives. It's going to be on YouTube. If you want to find me, Gives a Minute. That's the handle. You can find me everywhere as Gives a Minute. Just search YouTube. Go to youtube.com and search Gives a Minute, and you'll come up with this stream. That'd be great, because then I'd have you in the chat as well, and I'd also be able to get you to like the stream, of which I see 5 likes right now. Thank you for the 5 likes. 3 watching on YouTube and 5 likes. Now I do have my restream here. Put that over there. I do have restream here, which I can keep an eye on the other platforms. DLive in particular, I see 3 on DLive. If you're watching this on DLive, this is the reverse of the usual. Normally I promote the DLive. I'm doing the opposite now. I would like you to come over to my YouTube channel. If you want to chat to me, I'm not seeing the DLive chat. I see the numbers. I appreciate it, but please swing on, sting on, back down to YouTube town. YouTube is the channel, or the platform. Gives a Minute is the channel. And then I could also sneak a little like off you at that point too. In the chat right here, I see Redox Bear. Sweet! How you doing, Redox? Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. You know I do love my Jack Daniels. By the way, let me just crank something up here. Let's go into the chat here. Let me do something. Let me just bring in this chat here. What I'm going to do, for those that are only interested in Jack Daniels content, maybe you come to this channel and you know I do these every 10 weeks, and you really want to see the ones I've done in the past, well, what I'm doing right now, I'm slinging in a bot. Hey, my cufflink's on backwards. Wardrobe malfunction! Wardrobe malfunction! I'm going to take that off and put it on properly. These are my late father's cufflinks. If I'm going to wear them, I've got to wear them correctly. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm slinging in a bot in the chat. And what the bot is doing, it's literally giving you a link to the previous times that we've opened up special bottles of Jack. Not just a link, a timestamp link. So you haven't got to wait and watch me waffle on for hours and hours and hours on a stream just to see me open the Jack. If all you're interested is in my take on the Jack Daniels, well, those links that are the bots popping in right there, they're timestamps and they're labeled too. So you want to see, by the way, that's how you wear a cufflink. Thank you, late Father Kirpsch. You want to see those links, those openings. 1907, that was the first time we... And don't forget, this goes way back in time, but I've always worn my beautiful drinking green shirt. I love this green shirt. It's a beautiful shirt. Those links are there for you. It's been 10 weeks at a time that we've had a bottle there. Every 10 weeks we change the bottle. The idea is we never, ever, ever repeat a bottle. So whatever you see there today, you will never see there again. And likewise, all those ones that are getting auto-posted in the chat, you'll never see those again. You may see... let's just say Jack Daniels has it's not an infinite amount of products, but they have a variety of products and a variety of sizes of products. Arguably, something like this only comes in one size, 375, but there are... So you'll see old number 7, 50 mil, old number 7, 200 mil. You'll never see them again, though, so don't get too carried away. I'll read them out for you. Hey, in the chat, Avery's Brag Book. Hello, Avery. How you doing? Give you a little cheerses. Jason in the chat, too. G'day, Jason. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Please go ahead and like the YouTube stream. I see 4 watching and 5 likes. Appreciate the likes if you can smackaroon those right up the Taco Bell. 1907, we began with the bottle, the white label Jack Daniels. This is available only in Australia, the white label, 1907. And it's strangely enough, it's one of my favorites. It's cheap. It's nasty. I love it. Tennessee Fire. You guys all love your fireballs. I love the Tennessee Fire as well. Legacy Edition number 1, when that came out. Legacy Edition. Tennessee Honey. Yeah. Love the Tennessee Honey. And then we go old number 7, 1 liter. A 1 liter bottle. Old number 7, 50 mil. Wonder what those two tasted like. You know. Winter Jack. That was bottle number 7. Winter Jack. Bleh. Not a fan. Very expensive to get that in this country. I got to tell you, very expensive. That one there is a US only release, and crikey, that was expensive to get, and it was disgusting. Red Dog Saloon. Let me just turn my AC up here. I've got to get some more AC on my face. It's a little warm back here. Red Dog Saloon. Goose's Bold Selection. That was a single barrel, and I made a decision at that point to not go for the single barrels anymore. The reason I don't go single barrels, it seems like there literally is an infinite supply of those. They put out a single barrel anywhere. I mean, I bought an ARGHHH for an absurd amount of money. ARGHHH single barrel was like $480 US, 600 Australian bucks for a bottle of whiskey. The thing is, that was just one of the single barrels. Then the Cave Spring from here and the Barrel Warehouse put out their 6 releases. Everyone can do a single barrel. Heck, I could do a single barrel. In fact, I would love to do a single barrel at some point in history. Gives a minute single barrel. Would you buy it? Hell yeah, that'd be cool. But I made a decision after that Goose's Bold Selection from 2019 to never touch the single barrels. Well, I didn't do it then, but the idea was being formed. Rested Tennessee Rye. I guess that's a single barrel in the Tennessee Rye. And that does play into this guy here as well. Tennessee Tasters Selection, the Hickory Smoked, number 1 in the selection. We did that way back when. Old number 7, 200 mil. I wonder what that tasted like compared to old number 7, 35 centiliter. Ooh. And there's another single barrel, the Old Barrel House Cave Spring. Yep. Okay. Tennessee Tasters Selection, Barrel Reunion number 1. Ah, yeah. Sinatra Select. That was a birthday gift from Shyla Rose. A special, beautiful bottle of Jack Daniels. Expensive. arguably the most expensive off-the-shelf bottle of Jack you can buy, Sinatra Select. The Century Select was more expensive, but that was limited. But you can still buy Frankie Boy off the shelf in certain stores, and it's expensive. So Charla Rose got that for my birthday. Very kind of you. Thank you, Charla. Barrel Reunion number 2, Tennessee Tasters. White Rabbit Saloon Special Edition. Not to be confused with later on we did in number 22, White Rabbit Saloon 120th anniversary. Did they taste different? No, they did not. Different bottle though. Like I said, never to be repeated. They weren't repeated. They were 2 different bottles. 120th anniversary and special edition. Tennessee Apple. That was a new product that got released, and there was some contention whether it was going to come to Australia or not, and it did. And it's not very nice. I think that'll fizz out. Speaking of fizz, there is Tennessee Fizz. Apple Fizz in the US at the moment in the RTD. I'd love to try that. Tennessee Fire. If you look at number 21, Tennessee Fire, you'll go back up and you'll see number 2, Tennessee Fire as well. However, they changed the bottle. The graphic on the bottle slightly changed. Coloring mainly. Like I said, bottle's never going to repeat. That's not a repeat. That's a new issue of that bottle. I guess they call that Gen 3. Gen 3, yeah. So we tasted that, and surprise, surprise, tasted the exact same as Gen 2. But it was a different bottle, and that's the catch. No catch. There's the White Rabbit Saloon 120th. Tennessee Tasters Selection High Angels Share Barrel. Yeah, that was good. And then last time, 10 weeks ago, we did the 150th anniversary of the Jack Daniel's Saloon. That was a special bottle. And that does bring us to today, where we have this guy here, the Tennessee Taster Barrel Proof Rye. Now, I want to tell you a little about this sucker before we open it and taste it. This guy, even though it says on my screen available only at the distillery during 2019, it was also available in select locations within Lynchburg, Tennessee. The point is, you can't get it now, and you definitely couldn't get it in Australia. It was extremely expensive to get this in Australia. By the way, I am also broadcasting this on some Facebook groups, Jack Daniel's lovers and whatnot. If you're on there, hello, and whoever it was that I bought this off, I don't want to name you, I don't want to dox you, but I did get this from a really reputable online seller, importer and seller of hard to find Jack Daniel's products. I appreciate it. If you're watching over there, can you just jump on down to the YouTube town? I'm looking for 50 likes. We've so far got 6 likes. 6 likes, that's a great ratio, but if you're watching on those Facebook groups or on YouTube or on LinkedIn or whatnot, or DLive or anywhere else, Twitter, I'm on Twitter, swing on down to YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, type in Gives a Minute and whamskis. I'd appreciate it. Then you can like the stream. So this is the 4th bottle in the Tennessee Tasters range. We haven't done them in order, but we have been going through them periodically. The 4th in those releases. So this barrel then goes on to become Tennessee Rye. There is a Tennessee Rye from Jack Daniel's. This is kind of like the raw, or this is like the source material, if you like. A little sample of what it would be if you didn't water it down, if you didn't go further in the process, if you just grabbed the raw ingredient. This is the rye in its raw form, I suppose. And consequently, 63.8% bangers. There's 63.8 alcohols swimming around in this little sucker. That's a lot of alcohols. Regular Jack's is 40 alcohols swimming around, and sometimes 43 alcohols. This is 63.8. It's gonna blow you away, right? 63.8, that's heavy. Flavor profile, smoky raisin molasses with oaky bold rye spice. That's what it says. That's what I've read. Of course, we'll be the judge of that, but that's what we've been told to expect from this little sucker, the Tennessee Tasters. I want to, at this point, thank all of those people who have contributed to the Jack Behind Me Fund. What's the Jack Behind Me Fund? Well, surprise, surprise. It's when there's a bottle of Jack sitting behind me. You guys have contributed to it to enable me to buy it. This sucker was 220 Australian dollars. It's 375 mils. It's a hip flask. It's a tiny bottle. 220 Australian dollars. This money came from the givers. Rob Mack is a big contributor. Appreciate you, Rob Mack. He always throws in a little lyrical guest for me to work out as well. Appreciate those fun times. Back in the day, oh, that's already been 10 weeks, hasn't it? In fact, pretty much Rob Mack only. Rob Mack, you've pretty much contributed to this one yourself. So thank you. There might have been a little bit of layover from the last 10 weeks. It's been pretty slow on DLive these days, but there might be a little bit of lag where the donations have sort of... But anyway, Rob Mack, thank you very much. And if you want to contribute to the Jack Behind Me Fund, you can do that by going down below and reading all about it. It's in the About section. In the chit chat, cheerses, emoji taken. How you doing, man? Emoji token. Did you check with Jack Daniels that the contents is transformative? Redox, how you doing, man? That's funny. Not funny, haha, but that's funny. So without much further ado, let us open this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to taste it neat, of course. You should always taste whiskey neat. I'm going to see what I feel like, what I think, what I assess. And then, and calm down, don't get all excited, I am going to mix it with ice, and then I'm going to mix it with Coke. You might say, dude, you shouldn't mix expensive whiskey with Coke. Yes, you can. Yes, you should. Yes, you do. Everyone does. Everyone's entitled to. Everyone can. I choose to. You can do your whiskey however you damn well please. There is no set way to drink whiskey, especially not Jack Daniels. So please spare me the, I can't believe he spent all that money and then mixed it with Coke. It's the way I choose to do it. It's the way a lot of people choose to do it. In fact, it's the way Jack Daniels choose to do it. They put out their product pre-mixed in the RTD field with Coke. With cola, not Coke. Be careful with that, not Coke. Give me an olfactory profile. An olfactory profile, just neat. Well, I've got a glass here, folks. This is room temperature. Let's crack this open. Tennessee Tasters, Barrel Proof Rye, 63.8% alcohol swimming around in there. Ooh, dudes. Wowzers. What do we got going on here? Do you know what? This smells almost the same as regular Jack. This doesn't... Have I got to shake it up? I'm smelling just the same regulation Old Number 7, which we know and love, but I'm not getting anything extremely different here. You're supposed to breathe in with your mouth open when you're sniffing whiskey. Not that I encourage sniffing foreign objects, but whiskey's fine. I'm not getting much different there. Taste it, you say? I mean, that's the idea, right? Let's get a little smashing in here. Don't need to put much in because don't forget 63.8 alcohols swimming around in this. Let me just confirm that. 61, 62, 63.8. Yep. I clarified. There are 63.8 of them swimming around in there. Bottoms up. Early morning whiskey. Ah, yeah. Jack Daniels. 10 weeks. This has been sitting on the stream for. Now we're going to open it. We've already opened it. Now we're going to taste it. Okay. Well, that's not the same. Holy crap. What? Dude. It smells like Old Number 7. It's got the same sort of vibe when you first get that banana-y, bit of cinnamony, bit of charcoal-y. That's what it smells like, but when it touches the lips, oh my goodness gracious me, it is a lot more pungent. A lot more bitey. Wow. This has got a real spice to it. What is it? What does it say again here? A flavor profile of smoky raisin molasses with oaky bold rice spice. Dude, that boldness, crikey. Holy crap. That is so bold. It's really, it's an all over tingle. It's an all over tingle right there. Far out. David, good morning, my Aussie friend Gibbs, and hi everyone in the chat. How you doing, David? David 2010. Good to see you, man. Now, all right. Would I suggest this guy is a sipping whiskey? Yes. you probably don't need any more than what I've got there. Stroke of luck, it's a very small bottle. It's only 375 ml. So you don't need much, but wowzers. I'm getting that beautiful warm feeling. I'm getting that little toasty cheesy sense of satisfaction. I've only had a little mouthful. It's crazy strong, it's crazy tasty, it's really bitey. What am I actually getting there though? Do you know what I've got there? It's like it's there's a lot of cinnamon going on down here. A lot of cinnamon in this town. Cinnamon, but a spicy, cracky, snacky, cinnamony. Redox, are you supposed to put water in whiskey? Yes, you can open it up with a few drops of water. I can try that too. Let me get a few drops. I'll just do it off my finger here. Just a few drops of water will do it off my finger. I mean, I'd probably recommend that with a whiskey as highly strong as this one. 63.8 alcohols swimming around, doing breaststroke, backstroke, and freestyle in there. So maybe you should open it up with a little bit of water. Dang. I mean, that takes the bite off it straight away. You add, I mean, you saw like 3 drops of water. Arguably, I probably only got like a splash of whiskey in here, and I put 3 drops off my finger, and straight away it's way smoother. It's way more palatable. Good call, Redox. Good call. Hey, also, what a great call. I see 3 watching on YouTube, yet I see 10 likes. That's a good ratio. Thank you very much for that, folks. That's great. 3 watching, 10 likes. If you haven't liked this stream already, please go ahead and smack-a-roon that like button. We are going for 50. That's 10. We're going for 5 of those. We're going for 50 likes on this stream today. I will stay here with you drinking Jack Daniels and talking and chatting. If we can get to 50, that's the goal skis. Appreciate you. Whoever's done that already, that's very kind of you. And if you are watching off of YouTube, I am everywhere. Should I check out the, you know what? Should we check out what LinkedIn looks like? I see 5 things on LinkedIn. Let me just bring LinkedIn up and show you what it looks like here on the machines. Let's go over here. So this is my LinkedIn stream. Is anybody there? I guess I should refresh this, right? Because that was the beginning countdown, but I am live there. So I guess we'll pause this. I guess there's nobody. Okay, we'll just pause it. But is there a chat? No, there's no chat. I guess this is the chat. This is a chat. Use it. Okay, so no one's okay. So there's my live chat on LinkedIn, but there's nobody here. Okay. Where are the viewers watching? These are the people I invited. I didn't invite many people. It's a shame that doesn't just come up in the feed. What are these notifications? Okay, so it does come up in my feed. Does it come up on a home feed though? What if I search LinkedIn for Jack Daniels, does it come up there? No, it doesn't. Here's the marketing communications manager at Jack Daniels, actively recruiting. She's been active 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's a job. So I'm a little posts, Jack Daniels posts. I'm a little unsure about how LinkedIn, like how to effectively use LinkedIn. Cause like, it's enough to select. See, all these posts, wouldn't mine come up? How come mine didn't come up? I guess I'm being sort by latest. I guess I'm being shadow banned over there as well. Okay, so there, if you change it to live, okay, so that's me there. Okay, I mean it's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do. How to obtain more. What I'm trying to do is bring in more crew. I'm trying to trip up the YouTube algorithm. That's my main goal here. And you know that I love Jack Daniels, and I know that you guys love Jack Daniels. So if we can bring in people that are already involved in Jack Daniels, then maybe they'll come into my YouTube channel and then they'll share out. Because I think the problem my channel has is that nobody shares the content. Maybe it's not shareable. Maybe it's not deemed share worthy. Probably not. My content's kind of all over the shop. But if somebody from Jack Daniels wants to promote this product and there's a guy opening and tasting it, sharing that out looks better than sharing Shoe Nice necking a whole bottle in one go and then chucking his guts up, right? So I'm trying to put out reputable Jack Daniels content on YouTube, and I have been doing it for years now, but it just doesn't come up in any searches. It gets shadow banned. So I'm trying to draw other sources in, and then hopefully that pushes it out and builds things up. To that note, I do see 12 likes on the Tubes of You. Thank you so much for that. Has anybody in the chat come in from an outside source? If you have, let me know, and that'd be cool. I'd love to know where you're from, why you're here, and how you got here, and how long you plan on staying, and have you smashed a ruin the like button? Because right now, we're just going to sit here and booze until we get to 50 likes. We're going to chill out. Hey, maybe we'll have a call in. Anybody want to call in? Anybody want to come on camera and have a chit chat? We can do that. We can have a call in chat if you want. That'd be fine. That'd be fun. That'd be good, wouldn't it? It's going to get a little messy though, isn't it? At some point, I'm going to go and get ice and Coke, and we're going to mix this in here. I'm just keeping an eye on the LinkedIn there, and I don't see any activity. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Go back to my profile. My network. My profile. He's live. Got 500 connections. I got 500. So there's 578 people that follow my LinkedIn. So they would have all got a notification that I was live and nobody came over. Is that what I understand? There's a comment on that. Oh, that's my comment. Okay. Networking. 7 connections. Yeah, okay. It's a funny one, isn't it, LinkedIn? It's not quite a social network, but it can be used. It's a social network for employment status and gaining. It's kind of strange because most of these people are already in the gainful employment. So I'm not employed. What am I looking for? I guess that's probably the better question. What am I looking for on LinkedIn? I guess I'm looking to expand my reach by using LinkedIn. I'm not necessarily looking for a job. However, live streaming is a thing that people are employing people to do. Like let's say you're a production of some sorts. Maybe you're a video production, maybe you're a sports commentator or something, and you want to take that to live instead of pre-recorded content. People go, well, I don't know how to do that. And they go and look for live streamers that are actually doing it. And they might stumble upon mine and go, well, this dude seems to have sussed it out pretty well. He's got his stream all clean and it looks good, and it's a production, it's a professional production. Maybe we could employ him to once a week come down here and do our stream, do all the hardware in the back end. And I'd do that, right? It'd keep me involved in tech and whatnot. But I'm not looking for that necessarily. But if that's a spin-off, then great. But that's not what I'm using LinkedIn for. And that's why I keep looking back over there thinking, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm LinkedIning wrong. I don't know, dudes, but it's an interesting world. Hey, FC2. I'm streaming on FC2. Hello, viewer on FC2. Now, what's FC2? It's an Asian porn site. Yep, it's an Asian porno site. I'm streaming over there right now. Hello. I'm not getting my gear off. I will, well, I guess it depends how much of... No, we're not doing that, but I am trying to stream. Let me read out where I'm streaming to right now. Facebook. Hello, Facebook. I'm streaming live to YouTube, predominantly. Come on down to YouTube. We're looking for 50 likes on this stream. We've got 12 thus far. If we can get to 50, that'd be terrific, skis. I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on DLive. Hello, DLive. If you're watching on DLive, this is a reverso. Come on down to YouTube. I'm trying to get 50 likes on YouTube. Swing by, please. I'm live on Trovo. I'm live on Twitter. Hello, Twitter. I'm live in a bunch of Facebook groups as well. I'm live on vk.com, which is a Russian... I didn't know this, but vk.com is Russian Facebook. I'm live over there. And I'll hold back what I really want to say about Russia. You know, I probably shouldn't even say the word, being on YouTube. But I am over there on vk.com. I'm also on Nemo TV. Nemo, N-I-M-O TV. I'm on Africa TV, which is A-F-R-E-E-C-A. Africa TV. I'm live on Vaughan Live. Hello, Vaughanskis. I'm live on the FC2. Hello, you Asian porno stars. I'm live on Float app. Hello, Float app. I know you're trying to make some inroads into live streaming. Appreciate the effort. And I'm there over there on there right now, live skis. Hello, Float skis. And I'm live on LinkedIn and my personal Facebook. Hello, personal Facebook. So if you're watching on any of those platforms and you're not on YouTube, do your thing. Open up another tab, go into a new browser or get into another machine or whatever it is, and please come on down to YouTube. We're looking to obtain 50 likes. I'm a YouTuber with about 23,000 subs. Is it unreasonable to ask from 23,000 subscribers to obtain 50 likes on a live stream? Is that unreasonable? It seems like it, because YouTube have got a history of not sending out notifications. Now look, if 23,000 people had clicked subscribe and all notifications, then I would be able to achieve 50 likes within the first 2 minutes. But that's not how it works on YouTube. So what I'm trying to do is trip it up by streaming live until we get a certain amount of likes. That's the plan. Hey, what's wrong with that? I'm trying to do something here on YouTube, trying to do things a little differently. It's fun, isn't it? Now, my chat's very quiet here. Chat, if you're going to be that quiet, I don't know what to tell you. Well, so who's got a conversation they want to share? Anyone got any issues they want to get off their chest? You can use my stream to chest release if you want. Get it off the chest. Maybe you got a problem, you got a situation, you got an issue. I'm going to go and get ice in a second, though. I'm going to go and do it right now. I'll be right back. All right, grabbed myself some little icicles, put them in a big glass. Also got the pop here. What we'll do is we'll take one on the rocks. I'll put the Jack in first. A little reminder of what we are consuming here. This is the Tennessee Taster Selection number 4 from Jack Daniels. This is Barrel Proof Rye. It's a beauty. It's extremely potent, so we're going very, very easy on it. It's 63.8 alcohols. They're swimming around down there. I can see them. Let's go very cautiously on the amount we pour in here. And let's also put the lid back on, because if I knock that over, that's a very expensive carpet whiskey, which I would suck up from the carpet if I needed to. Believe me, I would. Let's grab a little icicle here, a small one. And let's grab an almighty one. Whiskey in the morning on the rocks. Now I will turn it over to the chat, who is very, very quiet. I guess it's going to be one of those streams, eh? Very quiet. We'll just sit here. You know what we'll do? I'm going to go and have a look at the D-Live machine. Who's over on D-Live skis? Let's go to the D-Live machine skis. It's one of those quiet streams, folks. Very quiet. Very quiet. Here we go. I'm live. Let's scroll down and see where I fall on the wheel here. On the front page. Sorry, here I am. So I'm live on D-Live. Wow, that's terrible. Auto defaults to a lousy resolution. I see in the chat, I see Jason, I see Red Ox Bear, I see Davo, I see Music Man. Music Man, thank you for the donation over there. I got 5 viewers on D-Live. Yo, D-Live. Come on down to YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube. Okay, I know I'm streaming on D-Live as well, but I'm predominantly doing this on YouTube. I'm going for 50 likes. Ooh, I see 15 likes now. Thank you for the 15 likes. I'm going for 50. And I'll stay here live until we achieve that. So if you want to help me out, 5 viewers on the Tubes of D, come on down to the Tubes of U and smack a even if you sling in, smack the light and smack the like. Smack the light, yeah, with the star jump. Smack that light and then swing back out. Even that would be beneficial. So I'd appreciate you. Because I also want to have a chat, right? There's no point streaming. My chat is dead quiet. The last chat was from Red Ox Bear about 700 years ago. So I want to have a chat with you guys. If you don't want to chat with me, then, you know, I don't know what to say. I'll just sit here and chill. You know what we'll do? We'll just sit here and peruse. Let's peruse the machines of D's. Who's live on the machine? Patrick Casey. Cabs. See, I miss my D-Live, even though I'm not live there right now. I miss who's over there. Cab7 Ben. He must be cold right now with a toucan. Cab7 Ben's been live for 2 hours. Do you know what I want to do? I want to go and search for this in Google. Tennessee Taster. Tennessee Taster. Barrel Proof Rye. I want to see what other people have said about this. So this is from Jack Daniels. I've seen that already. Oh wow, that comes up there as See, even there on the top search field for videos. That's kind of sweet. Sweet. Here's a review from Whiskey in My Wedding Ring. What? This website is called Whiskey in My Wedding Ring. Crikey. Let's read what they've got to say. By using this website, you agree, blah, 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 love a good cookie. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Taster's Selection Barrel Proof Rye. Released in 2019, this bottle was an experimental selection by master distiller Jeff Arnett and various master tasters throughout Jack Daniel's. It came out in simple 375ml bottles, not much adornment. Is that too small? I'll make that larger. Too large. Not much adornment and not carrying any of the usual Jack Daniel's imagery other than the name and the black tax strip with DSPN Tennessee 1. I didn't hear about it until the early fall of 2020, a full year after it came out, and I haven't stopped searching for it since. I've got one right here. Simply, hey, that's yeah, that's it. It looks darker in that image. Simply put, this bottle is a tester for the Jack Daniel's 2020 special release Barrel Proof Rye. Its stats and story are nearly the same. We spoke about this. Taken from the top parts of the warehouses at Barrel Proof, all Tennessee tasters are... No, they're not. All the Tennessee tasters are not 127.6 proof. They are not at all. Where the special release varies from 125 to 140. This was a test that Jack Daniel's aced in full spades. I would argue that the taster's set is even better than the special release, but honestly that changes day by day. How many of them have you got, dude? They're super rare. How many of them have you got? That's crazy if you can just go and drink them day by day. I mean, these are a special one-off bottle. As successful as the 2019 Barrel Proof Rye release was, Jack Daniel's has now started putting out the taster's batches. That's Jamaican allspice, we'll get to that. Hickory smoke finish, we've already done, and more. But I cannot believe any are as good as this rye. It's just that good. This person loves it. The Spexes. Classification is Tennessee Straight Rye. Origin, Jack Daniel's Distillery. 63.8% alcohol, 127.6 proof. The age, NAS. Age, whiskey age. What does NAS stand for? Whiskey age, NAS. What does that stand for? No age statement. Okay, I guess that means that they're not telling us the age. Most whiskey drinkers look to the age of a given whiskey as an indicator of its quality. Because of that tendency, so many whiskey buffs balk when they see a no age statement variety of whiskey. Okay. Okay. Well, that's what no NAS stands for. So no age statement. Does it say that on the bottle, NAS? Who am I kidding? I can't see that. My eyes, I'm 46 years of age. My eyes have gone... From the upper parts of the Jack Daniel's warehouse, this is where the barrels were stored. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Taster Selection Barrel Proof Rye price, $50. Official website. Here's the tasting notes. The eye is maple syrup, so it looks maple-esque. Guess so. Maple-esque. Medium rims and droplet legs. A droplet leg. What the crap is a droplet leg? Tight on the nose at first, hints of caramel. I'm saying that as the Americans would say it. We'd say that as caramel, but you'd say caramel. Hints of caramel and rye. No proof at all. Okay, no proof at all. Christmas winter rye opens up first. A Christmas winter? That's on the nose. That's the smell. Christmas winter? Okay. Followed by sweet maple, brown sugar. I can smell the brown sugar. And baking spices. Becomes really lovely in just a few minutes. On the palate, so once you've tasted it. There's the rye. Tons of banana runt. What's a banana runt? I know what another word that sounds like that is. What's a banana runt? Banana runt. Banana runt. It's candy? Wikipedia. It's candy. Love you, runt. Runts are crunchy candies sold by Nestle. First seen in the market in 82. I do remember these. Yeah, right. Is that what they can taste in this? Get out of here. That's the nose. What? Banana runts? Wow. I don't taste that at all. Okay, banana runts. Tons of banana runts, banana nut bread, spices, and the Brown-Forman character. Brown-Forman has their own character. This is delicious. The proof hits my whole tongue at once. This was true. The tingle was everywhere. Drying it out, yet packing tons and tons of flavor. Toasty rye and sweet caramel keep coming. The mouthfeel is, in a word, incredible. I'd say it attacked my mouth. The rye and banana are both there. Heavy, viscous coating. A little hot and sticky. So good. Finish is long, spicy, and sweet. Reminds me of Kicked Up Mitch's Toasted Barrel Rye. Overall, fantastic. I want 10 more. Good luck getting them. Final rating is 8.3. So 8 is excellent, exceptional. Okay. Interesting. That's one person's take on it. In the meantime, though, I do see only one person watching this stream on YouTube. What an interesting situation we have here at YouTube. So let me get this right. Of the 23,000 subscribers, I've only got... And you know what? The one person is me. Literally, because I've got it playing on my... This is my... That's my iPhone playing it on a separate internet connection. So that's playing the stream. That's the one. I've got one person watching this stream on YouTube. God bless YouTube. So I've had a YouTube channel for 6 years and I've managed to navigate to the tune of 23,000 subscribers. And I go live and I get, well, nobody aside from me watching it. YouTube. Something's wrong. Would that be fair to say something's wrong at that point? I mean, is it because I put the word Jack Daniels in my title of the stream? I'd argue that's not the case. Let's go and find out. Let's go to YouTube machine. Let's go to YouTube. David's here. I'm here and over at DLive 2. Oh, okay, David. Well, okay, now I see 2. Now I see 2. It did change to 2. I'm listening on my TV. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason. Dale Bold over on YouTube. What? Dude, this is the first. Dale's... Is this a first, Dale? First for you. Thank you. If you haven't already smacked on that like button, smack it like that. Do it. Get it quickly. Like, just look at it and then smack it. Don't even wait for it to look back at you. Just smack that like button. Do it super sly and super quick. We're going for 50 likes. I'm going to stay here live until that happens. We got 16 right now. We're looking for 50. If we can get to 50, that'll be fun. Do you know what, though? What I would really like, what I would really love is if someone wanted to call in. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to be a rose giver because we're streaming on YouTube. So if you want to call in, you can call in. Have a chat about whatever the Jack Daniels component, aside from me drinking it here now and probably going to mix some Coke with it, the actual Jack Daniels component is over with. I think we're done talking about it. However, I would still love to have a good time here with you lovely yahoos. So if you want to have a good time, typically a good... Yeah, there's 63.8 of them swimming around. Typically a good time involves a good conversation. So if anybody wants to have a conversation about whatever, you know, like it can be whatever's on your mind, I'd be happy to chat with you about it. Happy to chew the fat. Dale Bold just smacked it. Thank you, Daleski. Thank you, my friend. I'm first. Just smacked it. 17. Thank you, Dale. We haven't left you gives. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. We're at 15. Let me refresh like that counter. Yeah, your trousers 17. I see 16 still, but sometimes there's a little discrepancy. But yeah, I'll put that out to you. How about I start the conversation? Okay, get this. You know, I did that stream. You know what? Let me show you this. Let me go over here to YouTube. Oh, there I am. Okay, but I'm signed in. I want to... You know what? Let me get rid of the Brave browser. Yeah, Firefox. Okay, let's go to Firefox. Let's go to YouTube machine. I want to show you something. Okay, so that's interesting. That's me streaming live. But let's go to... I've not searched for this before. Sydney Shark Attack video. I wonder if my live stream comes up because I'm getting a few clicks on this stream. Okay. Dude, look how many there are. Yeah, okay. So this is obviously not it, but this here is my live stream from 3 weeks ago. It's now clocked up 2.6k views. So this stream is where we talked about should you watch that attack video. Now, because no one's volunteered a conversation topic, I want to go on something here. I reached out to 3 different people to come onto this stream and have a conversation about that topic. Now, who did I reach out to? Well, we actually mentioned two of them in that stream. The first one is Ocean Ramsey. She's a marine biologist from Hawaii, I believe. And she is known for swimming with great whites and free diving, right? Free swimming, unprotected, just out there yahooing and cruising around with great whites. The speculation or the concern or the conversation people have had with me is that she only swims with great whites after they've been feeding. So she'll find like a dead whale and she'll go and like hang out there with the whale watching these great whites get their fill, and when they've done and they're swimming away, she'll jump in with them. And so the conversation that I wanted to have with her is predominantly the conversation would have been, what's her take on this video or these two videos, and does she agree that there is an inherent value in viewing that content? As someone who free dives with sharks, great whites, is there an inherent like educational value from watching Simon Nellis get torn apart? What can we learn from it? Surprise, surprise, or not surprisingly, she never responded. But I did email her. So I didn't just like tweet at her or anything. I just emailed her. She's got a media team behind her. I emailed them and no response. So then I thought, well, that's interesting, I guess. I mean, the videos only had 2.6K views in 3 weeks. Not a very big number. But this is a pretty important question that doesn't seem to be... Like, if you go back and search for that shark attack video, look at all the people that have reposted it. This video, 1.3 million views. Right? 1.3 million views, 68,000 views, 35,000 views, 20,000 views, 36,000 views, 6,000 views, 6.7 thousand views, 73,000 views, 2009 views, 2009, 18,000 views, 1.5 mil, not even the right video, and that's just incorrect. That's a photoshopped whatever. And there's mine. Should we watch the Sydney shark attack video? 2.6K. So what I'm saying is it's obvious that people are watching this content, and where are the people that are in this space? Where are they? Like, how come they're not talking about it? So then the second person I reached out to, and again, someone we spoke of on my stream, the Malibu Artist. The Malibu Artist is a YouTuber in California, I guess in Malibu, and he videos shark incidents from the sky, from a drone off the coast of California. I mean, wow. I just got disconnected. Dude, and that wasn't an internet issue. I just got a disconnected from server issue on YouTube. Can you believe that? So that means this stream is now gone? That sucks. Okay, so this stream is now gone. Are we back on the same stream? Are we back on the same feed? That I just got this, like I literally had a message in OBS, disconnected from server. Are we back? That's weird. Are we back? I've never had that on YouTube. You're still here? Okay, okay. So it's on the same feed? Hope it's the same feed. Let's go and see. Where am I? I was busy with a point. Did you shut down DLive? No, Sergeant Bob. How you doing, man? Sergeant Bob? No, I didn't. I got shut down. It's still the same feed. That's intriguing. Sergeant Bob, how you doing, man? Sergeant Bob? No, I didn't. Wow, that's weird. Okay, that's the first time that's ever happened in 6 years, or at least 4 years of live streaming. I got a message in OBS. It came up and it on like an overlay. It said disconnected from server. I looked down and I wasn't streaming. The stream had stopped. My internet's still fine. I didn't do anything. So I just went, well, start streaming. So I hit start streaming and it seems like it continued the same feed. Sergeant Bob, could you please do me a solid? You've just come over from DLive. Could you smack a Rooney Raka Raka Taka on the like button on YouTube? We're going for 50 likes if YouTube doesn't shut me down again. Why would I have been shut down then? Very strange. It stopped for a few seconds. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it before. I've never seen that before. I see 17 likes now though. That's good. So what I was saying, and I think I was talking about the Malibu artist, right? So he creates content involving interactions with great whites and humans in the off the coast of California. Most of the times it's his local area. So I reached out to him and said, man, you would be a great person to have a chat with about this Sydney fatal shark attack. And in particular, should we as a species, should humans watch that content? Now, I emailed him maybe 2 weeks ago. Again, no reply. Not even a thanks but no thanks, just nothing, no reply. But then the strange thing, if you go to his channel, the Malibu artist, go to his channel. Here is a video around the same time exploring the issue. So either this video went up after I emailed him. Fatal great white shark encounter in Australia. And there he is, 77,000 views. Him talking about the issue that I'd asked. Now I'm not. I mean, you can draw your conclusions, and my conclusion is he already knew about this. I mean, he's involved in the industry, right? He would have heard about this shark attack 100%. I'm not saying my email to him triggered him to make a video. I'm not saying that. What I am suggesting is that my email to him could have been answered with a, hey man, thanks for reaching out. I do have an opinion on this. I'm about to release a video. If I wasn't releasing a video, I'd happily come on a live feed with you and talk about it, but I've already got my points in the video. Thanks again. But instead to be met with absolutely flatline nothing, and then to see that video come out. And I've not watched the video, by the way. Maybe we should watch it. I don't know. We'll watch it on DLive, but I don't know. But what, like, something as gnarly as a fatal shark encounter videoed for the whole world to see, which clearly people are watching. We've seen it all over YouTube, right? There's millions of views on these videos. The conversation I'd like to have with people in the industry is, should we be looking at that? What can we gain from watching that content? I mean, this guy literally makes his living showing you what sharks do. Now, arguably, it's all placid and the interactions are mellow and there's no attack. I mean, look, this is a great white shark right next to surfers. This is one next to a board. This is a great white shark eating something. All of it is like general expressions and encounters with great white sharks. And then we get one in Australia where a dude gets torn in half and dies, and we see it all on video. These are the people that need to be asked about it. Now, the third person I reached out to, who, God bless, did respond, is a gentleman from Australia who just brought out a shark-proof wetsuit, or it's close to being released. And I emailed him, basically I emailed these three people the same kind of general email explaining, you know what, I'll read it to you. I'll read it to you. So that you know that I'm not faffing around here, I'll read you my email. So in my sent items, I'll search first for Ocean Ramsey. What a cool name, Ocean Ramsey. Ocean Ramsey. Sent? How come it doesn't go to my sent items? All sent. Ocean. Okay, so this goes to her, just so that you know I did send it to the correct person. It goes to oneoceanteam@gmail.com. One Ocean. Not the number, the letter. One Ocean Team. Hi Ocean, my name is Benon Julius William Otto Kirch, better known as Gibbs a Minute. I'm a surfer from Sydney, Australia. This week I hosted, and this tells you how long ago I sent it. This week I hosted a live stream, link to the stream, on my YouTube channel where I discussed the notion that we as a society should, and then in brackets, and shouldn't have watched the 2 videos of the recent fatal great white shark attack in Little Bay. Your name came up as someone who would certainly have an interesting take on the importance of the footage and how can we benefit from seeing it? In the same regard, not seeing it. And I wonder if you would be interested in coming on my channel for a live chat to further explore the subject. I'm still not 100% resolved in my take on the situation, but I believe a good hearty discourse is the only way to gain something positive from all of this. What do you say? And just so that you know I'm not lying, I'll show it to you. That's the email if you wanted to screen grab it or zoom in on it or whatever. I guess I can zoom in on it a little. If you wanted to read, just to confirm that I didn't read you something different, you can do that at your own leisure, but it is there if you want to screen grab it. I'll get that off so you can get it clean screen grab. But yeah, it's just a shame that none of those people responded. The gentleman from Australia who makes these wetsuits did respond, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm down for that. That sounds great. A little busy right now. I'll get back to you. So that's props, right? Like, he's like, yep, that sounds cool. Because I mean, you might say, but he's got a vested interest. He's got a brand new wetsuit that is shark proof. Great white shark repellent, right? Not just a bull shark or a lemon shark. This is tested on great whites on Neptune Island, South Australia, Port Lincoln. I've been there and done the shark dive. Funny story. I'll tell you that funny story, actually. Maybe we could even find the footage. So yeah, props to him. He said he'd come on. So that'll happen, hopefully. Sergeant Bob, DLive instantly went to a replay. Yeah, Bob, I always have replays set up on DLive. It'll always go to a replay. Tugski, hey Gibbs, I'm here. I was typing on the Facebook. I'm wondering why no response. That's okay, man. Thank you, dude. Thanks for swinging by. Don't forget to smash. Hey! 20 likes. I see 20 likes on the tubes. We're going for 50. Can we get 30 more likes on this stream? 30 more likes. Shh. That's good. I'm getting a little cheesy here. Let me tell you a story. Okay, so this goes back to 2000. Well, it would have been just before. Just before a breakup with my ex. So we were still in Allgate. It would have been 2013, either early 2013 or very late 2012. Anyway, I had a pretty solid gig with Triple M Radio. So as a photographer. They would send me all over the place to shoot photos for Triple M events, big day outs, living end shows, whatever the thing was Triple M was endorsing, I was there to photograph. Some pretty cool gigs too, some pretty cool stuff working with their team and whatnot, monster truck rallies and stuff, all that bogan cool stuff that Triple M, nothing but great hard rock, all that stuff, right? Foo Fighters and ARGHHH, and actually I think I shot ARGHHH for Triple M that show. I think so. Anyway, this shoot came up and it was like, do you guys do we have any Australians in the house? Any Aussies? There's a DJ team. They call them DJs. They're not DJs. The Merrick and Rosso. These DJs. Let me show you who they are. Merrick and Rosso. Merrick and Rosso were an Aussie comedy duo composed of Merrick Watts and Tim Ross. The duo began stand-up comedy, first came together when it teamed up for what was intended to be a one-off comedy show in 1996. They're best known for syndicated radio TV shows, blah, 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 blah. So they were hosting on Triple J, Triple M. In 2008, Merrick and Rosso returned to Australia's comedy channel. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. So these guys... Dude, I don't listen to the station. I worked for them. I didn't. Whatever. Anyway, I got sent with these guys to go down to Port Lincoln, which is where probably one of the most famous shark diving experiences. It's called the Rodney Fox shark diving experience. Rodney Fox being a guy who did get a pretty gnarly attack while abalone diving off the coast of South Australia a long time ago. He set up this thing where you go cage diving off the Neptune Islands. Neptune Islands is a famous place for great white feeding, so they feed off the seals. And so there's a whole bunch of charters that go out and take you to these spots. And one of the stories was Merrick and Rosso were going to go shark diving and explore the Port Lincoln area and eating these oysters and just basically tourism, right? Like, it's a bit of wank, really. Like, there's these two dudes that play music on the radio, and because they play music, they get invited to spend a week in, or not a week, 2 nights in Port Lincoln and go out on an all expenses paid thing to dive with sharks. Anyway, because I was the photographer, I was there to go and shoot video of this, not photos. I was commissioned to go and shoot video. And so I went down and spent 2 days with these yahoos in Port Lincoln, and we went on this trip. And I already knew that I